Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'll probably just do commentary over the gameplay, just talking about what I'm doing in post. So I'm making a new world because the first build I was making was becoming way too big, and what I would have had to be building for weeks to finish the project, and I don't want to do it. So I just dipped and made a new world, and now we are searching. We're going to be searching for a nice spot to build it, and yeah, we're gonna make a single pole, like with a single big cylinder in the center. Then that is going to be holding the entire rig, and yeah, that is probably going to be it. Here you can just see me flying around looking at the map in the bottom right corner and just searching for water, which I did not find here. But I'm also trying to be as close to the center of a triangle as possible. You can kind of see there's lines in the sphere that is supposed to be like the core of the world. Like that sphere is not made of blocks, but here you can see there are like 5 lines radiating from a block that is going to be the pentagon. And if you are next to it, next to a line or next to an epicenter of those 5 rays, you're going to have very high, very bad distortion, especially for like a quite geometric build, like an oil rig would be. Here I'm just letting the world load in, looking for any land if we are too close to land. And if I recall correctly, we were like at the very end, it loaded in like some ice, if I remember correctly. This looked like a fine spot. Yeah, here it is. There's ice. So, yeah, I just ended up wandering around for quite a while. Just maybe like 5-10 minutes. Just looking around the oceans, stuff like that. Here you can see it better. Just searching for the exact middle of the triangles to have as few warp as possible, like as little warping as possible. Looking if the seafloor is deep enough. But yeah, I just basically ended up backtracking to the previous spot or very close by it. And yeah, just nothing. Here I'm loading the chunks again to see if there's any ice. And yeah, it's basically the same spot as before, so there is ice, but I just kind of accepted it. It is very little, and it is pretty far from where I was building, so I didn't really care. And yeah, just setting up the base where the center of the build is going to be and looking up some references. So as I said, we're going to be building a single beamed oil rig, and my first search I actually got like stuck. I was like searching for like the wrong thing, but I managed to find what I was looking for pretty quickly. Just had to word my research better. But yeah, this is the reference that I'm gonna be using for my main build, for my oil rig build. Here I'm just doing something very technical and scientific, which is doodling some people next to things of like known height. So I have kind of a build frame to know how big to make things. Like every person is about like a couple meters tall, in this like drawing, and yeah, they are next to like known size of things. Here I'm just sketching out very broadly, very free-handed, sketching out the height and width of the cylinder, but I think it came out pretty accurate in the end. You'll just have to see it. Right now I'm just building this sort of like compass kind of thing, star shaped thing, and yeah, it's just a six-sided star basically, or an asterisk, whatever you can call it. And I counted it, but then I didn't like it, and also it wasn't good for like making the circle. So I started making it in a different way by using the other diagonals instead of the flat diagonals, which also made the build a bit bigger. But this project will still be much smaller compared to the other old rig project. And yeah, next we just keep doing this for a couple minutes. For you, it is probably going to be about a minute. It was about 10-15 minutes for me. And yeah, just start sketching out the circle and the shapes. Damn. This looks pretty good. So just keep sketching out the circle, trying to make a good curve. And once it is actually like satisfying, once I'm satisfied with the curve, I can replicate it on all the sides to make it actually symmetric. And next is just make the beams, which is very boring to do, but it makes it look better as a wireframe, and I will have to do it eventually, so who cares, like I have to do it. Here we go. Just keep making those beams, keeping them coming. I don't know if you're like those videos with like audio, because this video has like gameplay audio, but since most of it is going to be sped up, I don't know if I should keep it. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should keep it only if like don't speed it up. I don't know. Let me know. Fuck. I should really drink something like energy drink or something. Grab a cup of coffee. I'm very fucking tired. Always remember to drink, guys. It's been 8 minutes since the video started. Grab a glass of water, because I bet that you haven't been drinking for a bit. Nice. Okay, so here I'm just comparing the cylinder to the actual reference, and it's coming along nicely. It looks pretty cylindrical, I guess. There's not much that it should be looking like what did I just say? It shouldn't be looking like much, but yeah, it is looking good. The second step is doing the square on top of it, which is gonna be very simple, probably, if I don't get too carried away. I'll get too carried away, obviously. I'll tell you that much at least. So, yeah, I just start building random shapes in this square to make it look a bit more, damn, a bit more like on a rig, like the reference I have. Damn, I'm so tired. I slept like 4 hours or something like that. No, I slept more. I slept like almost 7 hours, because I went to sleep at like 7 in the morning and woke up like at 1:30 p.m. So that's like 7 hours of sleep almost. Why am I so tired? Damn. Also, yeah, this couple of days I've just been doing the worst possible life. Uh, I have, since it's so hot outside, I have the windows closed with the thingy also closed, so I cannot see the sun. So like the sun doesn't get inside the house, and I don't know what it looks like outside. Literally, haven't been looking at sunlight for a couple of hours now, and I think that is making me feel tired. Like it could be midnight, or it could be 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, 2 p.m. Sorry, 6 p.m. Could be any time. Well, it is always 6 p.m. somewhere, but it could be any time where I am, and I wouldn't know. So maybe that is what is making me feel tired. But damn, it's so hot outside. I cannot like open my windows and stuff to let light inside. It's so fucking hot. But yeah, one thing I noticed is that when I have a more productive day, I sleep better, which might make like zero sense to some people, or some people might just be looking at me like I'm a stupid dumbass. But um, obviously, like if you have a productive day and maybe you like walk a lot, or you just, I don't know, you're content with yourself at the end of the day, and you can like go to sleep happily, it'll you'll sleep better. Like also because the more productive you are, the more like energy you burn and like stuff your brain registers. If you just stay in the bed all day, it is gonna be hard for you to go to sleep because you have been in bed all day. But if you like wake up early and like go outside, meet with friends, like these things drain your like energies and stuff. So then like slowly you get tired and tired, and even if you don't realize, because maybe you're doing something that you like, uh, you'll get tired and tired even more, and by the end of the day you'll be so tired that you'll just fall asleep faster, sleep better, and wake up even better. So like if you like, oh my god, random teenager discovers that if you live like a normal human being, you live better. What the hell? But this has come as a kind of a revelation to me lately, because as I said before, I have been doing like crackhead hours, like every other night for years, but it never occurred to me that if you have a like a productive day, then you'll sleep better, and obviously when you sleep better, then you wake up more like refreshed, and you'll work even better, and go to sleep and like go to sleep even happier, and sleep even better. So it is, you can get in this like good cycles of like waking up good, working all day, or like being productive, and then going to sleep very tired, sleeping good and sleeping a lot, and then waking up refreshed and working, etc., etc. You just can get into these loops. Unfortunately, I have always been in the opposite loop, which is wake up very tired, do fuck all day because you're tired, and then when you go to sleep, you have done nothing all day, so you will not be able to sleep as well as you should, and so you will wake up even more tired than the night before, and nothing. you'll just get more and more tired as the day go on, as the days goes on, the weeks pass. You just get more tired, and yeah, it's just not cool, not fun. So I don't know. Sleep, people. Don't sleep on sleep. Heard it here first. Do not sleep on sleep. So yeah, but random bullshit aside, like this kinds of changes, like truly realizing in like in your body, in yourself, that going to sleep earlier and waking up earlier, etc., can make you feel better. Or realizing that you actually have to lock in with something, or realizing that you cannot keep living a certain way. These kinds of things, like addiction, also, and stuff like this, they have to come, like, these positive changes have to come from within you, because it is easy to hear people say, like, oh, whatever, smoking is bad. But if you've smoked for like a lot, or even just if you smoke generally and you're addicted to it, you cannot stop. And maybe when somebody tells you, like, oh, you should really stop smoking, like it's bad for your lungs and whatever, you'll regret this when you're older, stuff like this. Like, they even maybe, like, you, for example, for me, you will feel like, bruh, I'm not gonna do what other people tell me to do, kind of, which is a self-destructive in this case. But like, people who smoke, they know smoking is bad, but they don't do it to be, like, well, like, they don't do it to stay, like, in shape. They don't do it for their lungs to be white. They know it is bad for them. They just can't stop. It's They're suffering. That's why most addiction starts, like, basically all of them. They get you, like, when you are in a very bad mood, or just in a, how's it, which is the word, um they get you, I don't know, but they get you at your lowest, and then they never let go. A holy GD reference. But yeah, they get you at their lowest, and then they never let go, because they feel so damn good. And that's why people start getting addicted to, like, drugs, smoking, the cell phone, TikTok, dopamine in general. Like, almost everything can be an addiction. But I was saying, like, as a kid, like, when you decide, like, okay, today I'm gonna go back home, study, clean up my room, whatever, go to sleep early. And then you come home, and your parents are like, on the trip home, they're like, okay, so today you really have to study and clean up your room because this and that, and you also have to go to sleep early because this and that. Well, now I don't want to do it anymore, because it's not me being good. It's another me doing what another person told me to do. So if you see someone that's addicted to something, like, it's okay for you to show concern, especially if it's a very bad addiction like drugs, or smoking, or very bad addiction to the phone or porn or whatever. Like, if you notice a very bad addiction, it's fine to show concern if it's a friend, but just keeping um if you keep telling them, like, yo dude, this is bad for your health, yo dude, you should really stop doing this, yo dude, this and that, that and this, like I feel like this feeling of, well, now I don't want to do it because you told me to do it, and it's not like me changing for the better anymore. It's me doing what you said. Like I feel like this system is counterproductive, but it like it can ruin you. Like it can ruin you, and I feel like talking to other friends of mine, I feel like it is also a bit of like a bit widespread. Like it's not only me who has this issue, and of this issue of like now I'm not gonna do it because you told me to. And yeah, just as a friend, just if you have someone that you really wanna get off some addiction, show concern, be close to them, like be near them, and be proud of them of the little things when they tell you to. Like I have a friend I have made a pact with. He also was addicted to vaping, and we were like, bro, we really have to lock in and stop vaping. Like we can't let it ruin our lives and our wallets because it is also expensive. And we're like, bet. So now on, no more vaping. And like every other day I write to him like, yo bro, today I really wanted to go to buy a vape, but I decided not to, and to do this other thing instead, like to go out for a walk instead. And they will be like, yo dude, so cool, happy for you, you're so strong. This I did this today instead of vaping. I played video games or whatever. So yeah, now I've been almost a week clean of vaping and smoking in general, and almost also a week. No, a bit more than a week since I had my last energy drink, with which was my other big addiction, and I'm proud of it because nobody told me to stop drinking them, like in the near past. Nobody was like, you should really stop, and then they after they told me, I was like, oh yeah, I should really stop. It was just me, and also my wallet. It was mostly a wallet problem, but yeah, just addictions are bad, and they're hard to get out of sometimes because they get you, and they don't let go. They can't let go. GD reference. But honestly, if you're addicted to something, I get it. Everyone is weak to something. Some people are addicted to sex. Some people are addicted to gambling. Some people are addicted to their phones. Some people are addicted to smoking. Some people are addicted to other drugs. Everyone is addicted to something. Probably. If you see that 50-year-old man that says, "Oh, I don't smoke. I'm not on my phone. What this and that." Ask them how many coffees they eat during the day. They drink during the day. They probably drink like 5 coffees every day. Even if they only drink two, one in the morning and one with lunch, that is still too much. Like it is still an addiction. Most adults, like of the past generations, cannot go through a day without having their coffee. I see my parents; they have headaches if they don't have coffee. So, like, if you're addicted to something, don't feel weak because you're human, and humans. How do I say it? Don't feel weak because humans get addicted to things, and it's in our nature. But strong humans can also pull themselves up and like man up and get out of those addiction. It might take a little time for some people, more time for others. I've wanted to quit smoking for like 2 years, and now I'm finally doing it, and I'm a week clean. And so it took a lot of time for me to actually, from going to thinking I wanted to stop smoking to actually stop, finish, like not smoking again. But it is a process, and it'll have to come from within you. It will not be able to come from outside sources. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the outro. And we're back. This was a bit of a similar video to my last two, but I did like it more. And it wasn't supposed to be a capsule video, but it is, and now it's over. So if I don't see you again, good evening, good morning, and good night.